I think there are various factors that play into why the African American community are not accessing or taking advantage of the resources that are out there. First off, the stigma, the labeling or being afraid to be called psycho, or all of these mean, demeaning things that we have put on people who are dealing with mental illnesses. That's one of the stigmas. My story and my background, I come from a Christian or faith-based home. My brother struggled with mental illness. He struggled with schizophrenia as well as bipolar. And because we were not proactive and we didn't converse and we didn't take advantage of the resources that are out there, unfortunately, he is now incarcerated. And I feel like if we were to take a more proactive approach in that, then it would have kind of helped us as a family be able to cope with someone who is struggling mentally, as well as confront basically the traumas that have affected our family in the past. So the stigmas, being ashamed of mental illness, as well as the lack of health care, the lack of resources. Let's face it, a lot of our people in the African American community, they are having a hard time with finding doctors. So it comes to the point of a priority. Should I go and get my eyes checked, or should I go get my heart checked, or should I deal with the trauma that has been that has basically shaped my life? And so the labels that we place upon ourselves within our community, as well as the labels that the society has placed upon us with the systemic racism, as well as health care sources, are pretty much all of the factors as why we have been struggling mentally. We don't confront it. I think that we need to do a better job at bringing more attention and bringing more awareness to it, because the minority communities, in my opinion, are affected most mentally because of the traumas, because of the stigmas that are placed within the society as well as within our own community. So I think we need to do a better job with that, and that is my overall goal with the Love Again initiative, is just to be one of those advocates and one of those people who are sounding an alarm and letting people know that, hey, you need to make sure that you're okay mentally.